The construction of SimCity continues. Today we need to finish off the walls because we need to keep out the local wildlife. But we've got a weird sort of conundrum going on here. We've got like 10 river raptors who all want to eat from my farm, and they're coded to go to the farm right now, so we're literally racing to finish this wall before they can walk over. So I'm really kind of biting my nails right here. Garu Buddy is too fat to fit through the gaps in the wall, but the river raptors aren't, and everyone else is frantically working to get building materials ready so that we can finish this goddamn wall. What I might end up doing right now, actually, that I think of it, is to just dismantle these walls, because they can be dismantled immediately, and we get free building materials, so now we can take this shit. We didn't even need to build walls over here anyway. And actually, now that I notice that we don't even need a wall over here at all, because the entire place is already walled in. I mean, eventually we'll build another gate up here. But right now, this is a little bit more pressing, so we need to get this wall up before they round the bend. Now, unfortunately, come on. Everyone get to work, we need to build this segment first. We need to build these segments fast. And we need to prevent them from coming round the bend and getting into the compound. This is really, really bad. But I'm just gonna need to keep on redirecting everyone who has building materials to come to the further walls for some reason. Okay, good. Everyone get over there. We need to build this as fast as possible. This is like sort of a calculus problem right here, like... Oh no, not the time to get into a random bunch going mad in all directions. That's not good. That's not particularly good. Okay, good. This wall is up and running. We're saved. So almost, just keep them out and just keep them the fuck out. Oh my god, no, it's a nail biter. I can hear it going up. I can hear it. Oh good, they're getting the other walls. No, good. They're away. Yes, and the other walls have been completed. Huzzah! We are saved! Okay, everyone get the hell away from those things. And I believe that's it. Okay, so now they're gonna try to come to another random section of the wall. I'm gonna try to figure out where the gaps are. Okay, you guys are gonna have to go around the mountain to get back into the base. It appears as if this one's going off for the ocean. So I imagine that the other gap must be somewhere else, but he seems to be running a little bit faster now. I guess the other ones were just in a casual migration pattern. 3 of them made it in. Maybe in this? I don't know. Regardless, Garu Buddy, go defend the wall. Defend the wall! Because we all suck at combat. Nobody can fight at all. It is just not safe. It is not safe. We need to have him engage them one at a time, though, so that's why I'm gonna have him stand here. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna just set good attack that one. Maybe we can somehow get more, and we're just gonna set everybody else to passive. Never fight anyone. Ever. Nobody never fight. Get back to work. Except for you, Garu Buddy. Alright, let's see how they do. No, all of you just run away forever. Run away forever and ever. Barth, you may lose your life, but as long as, we don't lose the entire colony. We just want to keep this fight limited to one. No, no heroes here. Good. Fight them because they're smaller than you. No, everyone run. Horse, why are you going over? You know, there's actually one of them is named Wall. Ironically. I didn't intend for that. Okay, fortunately he did win this fight, so he is our sole bodyguard. And he's in good health. Okay, great. Alright, let's skin them of their meat. And only 1 man down. That's not bad for what could have been a catastrophe. Alright, what are other dumb, nonsensical threats to look out for? 1 wall might not be enough. Usually it's not. So let's just make a spam number of walls until I feel safe. And we'll also make inner and outer gates so that if there's ever a threat or something like that, it doesn't just run amok everywhere. We could just close a bunch of gates. These gates can be closed and opened with magic in Kenshi. No one actually operates the gate. The gate just goes up and down by your own... I mean, if you've ever examined the machinery in Kenshi, there's really nothing holding everything together. It has to be magic, or science or something. So let's just see where the Garu tend to migrate, because I see a lot of them coming up and around in here. I think this is fucking with their migration patterns. We should build a moat right here. Now here we go, here. We should build a moat right here. And hopefully this will defend us for a little while. I think that what I'm trying to get at right here is just that I don't want the supply chain to get too long, otherwise it's gonna get cut off by wild animals, which are copious and evil. Okay, so the inner sanctum right in here is safe-ish. You know what else? We also have enough green fruit for another farm to attract more river raptors for some reason. I'll put it right here. I find it odd that builders build why don't farmers build farms? But I guess that's splitting hairs. Okay, and we'll have them do the farming itself. Now, much of our food acquisition is automated. We are walled in more. We're safer. We need better walls, obviously, and more crossbows. But we're not thinking about raiders yet. We're thinking about wildlife and bad people. So we'll keep out more bad people over here. So good. We'll do this and this and this. And suddenly we have a very phallic-looking wall. I can't build over here because it's blue. But this will assert our manly authority with copper at the tip. A giant copper tip. Alright. Our city is shaped like a penis. I gotta say, like, for all of the higher level research shit that you need to do, it's surprisingly easy to build a crap load of walls everywhere. You wouldn't think that a few people digging at rocks and dirt in the ground right here would be able to create such a large metal wall. How are they manufacturing all of this barbed wire? Oh shit, how did you get through there? I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for this. With more walls! We'll just keep fucking walls in here. I don't even know how this is supposed to work. Somehow this is even ground. I'm just gonna add this to lists of things I'm requesting for version 2. You know what, we'll fix it up later. Right now it's just a work in progress. Just walled me up, baby. Just walled me right up. We'll just confuse them so that they get tired of trying to get in. I also imagine that anything that can fit through this wall won't be particularly terrifying either. Garu can't fit through, maybe river raptors, but certainly not leviathans. And that's science. Okay, supposedly there's a cannibal raid moving toward our outpost, so I'm just gonna check the direction so that we can build yet more walls. I'm not seeing any gaps large. Is that large enough for a human? No, a human would be worried if they went through that. Especially a cannibal. I'm thinking we might just confuse them and then they'll leave. Alright, we want to keep building, going on at a steady rate, so we're gonna have to build another stone processor, just because I have more builders than I have stone processors right now, and really that's the only thing that makes sense to do. Ooh, the cannibals are getting closer! Look, there they come off on the horizon. Now, my hope, personally, is that they'll encounter some of the local wildlife on the outer edge of our gates. But it is possible that they'll just come around. It's a long way to go, but you could just come in, you know. I mean, we'll close both gates. But maybe they'll drown in the sea before they get to us. My god, they've stopped. Oh no, they're still coming. It's stop and go with these people. Hey, here come the cannibals! Let's see if they figured out how to get in. I mean, hopefully they'll be crushed by wild animals. That's why it's nice to have so many wild animals on the outside of our base. Okay, here they come. They're going in. Let's see if they can figure out how to get into our convoluted base. Are they going back the other way? All right. That's what I planned to do, just confuse the AI until they eventually give up. God knows I gave up years ago. Oh no, will they find this small hole in the wall right here? Shit, that's our one weakness. Oh, nope, they're going back the other way. All right, I mean, the larger cannibals might be able to... Why don't the larger cannibals eat the smaller cannibals and not attack us? Okay, they're just in some sort of, like chaos theory-induced butterfly effect, like wind, hurricane, weather pattern going on of movement. That's a little bit menacing. Bee things don't actually have eyes. That's curious. They're like something out of Silent Hill. Alright, there's just cannibals running back and forth here. Maybe they'll eventually die of hunger. And somehow I'm totally okay with this. Let's just continue to build the wall, because we're getting very close to the copper. Now our penis city is almost done. And I imagine that the cannibals will serve to defend our walls if they just stay out here. So we're good from this side now. Oh shit, no, they are taking a decided movement that way. Nope, they're going back. We're safe. I don't know how this happened, but one of the farmers who worked at the well lost his arm. His right arm is now just missing, and he's unconscious for 2,000 more seconds, which can be good, but water wasn't really an issue. Wasn't an issue at all. Okay, we're running a little short on options because the cannibals are getting really close. They found their way around the wall, so we need to build another wall. And now no one will ever get in again. Or out. But mainly in. We don't want them to get... They got into the penis. We need them to leave. Okay, let's see if we can save these two gentlemen before they start the wall. We're just gonna add the material. Okay, we are gonna do that. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh no. Okay, it's begun. It's begun. Okay, you can construct that with a guy with bad legs on your shoulder. Let's see if they manage to get into a wall. Ha! Science! Try to get past that. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! You can't get in here anymore. Go find some other people. We're not even people, which is what bothers me. So why are cannibals coming here? But it's okay, it's fine. You know what, we're walled in. We're safe from cannibals, we're safe from wildlife. We can make a lot of building materials and just wait for them to be soon devoured by wild animals. In fact, since I can remotely detonate these walls, let's just delete walls so that more Garu will hopefully pass through and start fighting the cannibals so that we can eventually get back out here faster. I know it's a shit-brained plan, but it's a shit-brained scenario too. There's no rhyme or reason to everything I'm doing. It's all just panic constantly. That's how I run these things. Alright, now it's just time to sound the dinner bell for the Garu. In the meantime, what other bullshit can we build? While the cannibals are standing here, not knowing what to do because of the 3-foot fence between them and us. We can start training martial arts, because that's all that we have. Man, I don't understand why, but some guys I just find them passed out. Like they're just lying there in a pool of blood. And I can't really tell the reason why they're dying. It makes me a little uneasy, though. You know, we're just gonna make sure that everybody in Red Squadron at least picks up dead people before we do anything else. Alright, so in the meantime, while we're waiting the cannibals to be either eaten or just leave, due to boredom or starvation or any other number of things, we can start to train. Because we have a lot of people, we are not gonna be hungry for a while, and we have a lot of room. So we're gonna build hundreds upon hundreds of training dummies out here in the outside. Obviously we'll need more metal plates for this, but I think it would be cool to have them all running around like Karate Kid. Let's also make sure that Irony is using this other source of, well, iron, so now we're avoiding the bottleneck effect even more. Alright, we ran out of room in stone processors, so I made more stone processors. We almost have enough for one training dummy. It's kind of like watching ants swarming for food whenever it happens. Like, one guy's like, okay, I got it. And then everyone else is like, mine. Oh wait, there's a dead guy in your arm. Well, that's curious. Alright, good as new. Things are looking up for us. Look, there's a beak thing fighting the cannibals out there, so I'm thinking the beak thing might thin out their ranks a bit. I'm rooting for the beak thing for the first time in a while. I guess they're gonna go like, ew, because they only like human meat, but, you know, it's something. It's something. We would never be able to do that kind of damage. Oh, there it goes. Well, they won't eat it, so it's just gonna be unconscious for a couple seconds and then get right back up. It's already in a recovery coma. They're starting to die, and we are acquiring building materials so that we can blast off out of here when we finally get out. Oh, hell yeah, we finally have enough for one training dummy. Let's have everyone in Red Squadron line up to take turns to train against it. One at a time. Eventually, Red Squadron's probably going to be our fighting team, so that's the reason why I'm using them. Everybody else I'm just assigning to labor, and eventually there will be a few of them who make it out to be decent combatants, hopefully. And we have enough for another farm. The fields will be full in no time. I mean, if nothing else, we can at least survive in here. We should be okay. Assuming that we don't all accidentally tear our arms off with the machinery. I'm just noticing even more names. One of them is named Zim. A nod to Invader Zim, one of my favorite cartoons of my youth. Now we have even more stone processors and we'll be able to get even more building materials. We already have a crap load of them, so I'm just trying to see what else we can build. Now, one thing we could do is just to put torches around our stone processors. I don't know if this is slowing us down, but I know that work generally tends to take place faster in light. And it'll also just look tribal and fun. Okay, that's enough. So now we can go off on more mindless construction projects. There we go. Put torches on everything. It's the Hiver way. It's a bustling village if you look at it from not bird's eye view, from an ant's eye view. But from the top, it looks destitute. I think we've got a little bit of a bottleneck going on here, though. Just a slight one. We need more. Okay, there we go. More of you have a turn. More of the weird... I'm told this is called a murmuration. A murmuration is what we're witnessing. This sort of crowd behavior. Alright, this is improving. We need more. More. Oh, we have another cannibal raid moving towards our outpost. Maybe they'll interact somehow? I don't see how else they could possibly get in. Kind of funny that they're just like, they get here and they're like, damn. Pretty much it, they just give up. Alright, at long last, now we have 3 training dummies and it's only getting better. Let's also just throw down a few torches near the training. And you know, we're gonna need another iron refinery, so we'll get that running too. Though I must say, it is a bitch that we need to sit in here and wait, because we can't get to the copper. I mean, we're pretty much just twiddling our thumbs and waiting until somebody stronger than us kills the cannibals. Either that or we've just grinded so much. It kind of reminds me when as a child I didn't know about Mankey in Pokemon Yellow. So I had to grind Caterpie until he was powerful enough to defeat Brock. By that point, we'd pretty much beaten the game already, so we're just going through a massive grind now. But at least everyone's employed. Just gonna open up a few new walls. It looks like that beak thing was like, oh, you took down a wall, I see. So maybe he'll come through here and eat the cannibals too. As many beak things as we can get them into contact with as possible. Okay, now we got a second iron refinery up and running. And praise Thor, we finally have biofuel researching going. So we can't, once we get copper, somehow, we'll be fine. Okay, things are starting to pick up. We've now got 5 training dummies that everybody could go to. I'm gonna need to reorder this because they keep on trying to get to the first one. Like, they all run over to that one, but by the time that they're done getting ready, actually this isn't so bad. But you can really see the algorithms at work, how they check each one. They have to go up to it and check, like, is this one occupied? Yes. Go to the next one. Is this one occupied? Yes. Okay, keep on going. So it's a little crazy to watch, but soon we'll have one for everyone. In about 3 days. Hopefully. Alright, well, I mean, at least it looks nice now. I mean, the whole place is lit up. We have plenty of building materials. Actually, our stone miners are getting very good at mining stone, so our building... material acquisition has actually gone through the roof. And we might even reassign a few of these to iron plates. But it takes iron plates to get iron plates. Oh my god, the cannibals are still there. It's been 3 days. 3 days they've been waiting outside. On the bright side, we've actually accelerated the rate at which we can process metal, and so now we're exponentially getting stronger, which is going to be a pattern here. Like, we are laughably weak right now. If someone comes in, we would all die immediately. But if we are really hardworking, we just might not get our shit pushed in. Yes, go, my minions, go. Build, build. All right, we are gaining a lot of strength, and it's coming faster. Very nice to watch. Just a few more training dummies. Kind of makes you think it would be crazy to play this game if you had characters who were actually decent with this many characters. Like, it would be extremely OP. All right, we're gaining XP even faster. And we have enough for a few more farms, too. Lots of fields we're getting. We can afford 3 large farms. We'll have a lot of biofuel by the time that we can get out of here. All right, and that's 3 more farms to farm. This is fun. So this is how they go through the training dummies right now. It's gonna have to be fixed up, but for right now, it works. Do they have that one as well? Okay, so they are all training. So now we've got about, I'd say 20 people training at once. I don't see any ceiling on this, so I think they're just all gonna keep on getting better as we go. I'm gonna keep on going until we can get all of Red Squadron training at once. I don't know what I'll do with the rest of them. Maybe I'll reassign them later on. We could also do this with lockpicking or any other number of skills. But, you know, work is being had by all, and the amount of idleness is going down. I still don't think we're gonna be strong enough to fight these people, though. Not for a long time. I have another idea, though. What would happen if I dismantled part of this wall? Like, if I dismantled right here, would the cannibals come through over to there? Okay, the cannibals do come. They do, in fact, come that way. I'll be damned. All right, we're running into trouble here. There's a new band of cannibals that run outside of our base. who also want to eat us. So what I'm thinking we'll try is to juggle them back and forth so that we can go over there and get the copper while the cannibals wait out here. Then we'll have to run back, quickly build the wall, and then come back again. Or something along those lines. Okay, so we dismantle one wall, and then the cannibals should start to... Oh, they're showing interest. We'll keep on immediately ordering people to rebuild that wall, that particular wall. Here they come running. The other ones should be running along here now, too. Okay, yes, they're going around. They think it's better to go around now. Meanwhile, we're building in time before they... Okay, good. Now they're stopped right outside the wall. Good. Now the other cannibals are in a much more exposed position out here, so hopefully more wildlife will kill them. Okay, now we have all of Red Squadron. They all have building supplies in their inventories, so they should be ready for this. We're gonna run them up to the wall. We'll dismantle the wall and then very quickly have them go and rapidly build walls around to the copper. It's the only way that this will work. Well, the only way without a lot of waiting. And I need to save before. Okay, we're all gonna go over to different ones. Everybody go to different walls to build. Okay, and we're racing against the cannibals to get these things built. And there's also a friggin' whatchamacallit, okay, good, that one is up. So they'll be confused for a second going over there. And then we go back over here and finish building this shit. Okay, now it's a race against time. We need to get these last patches built before they come over here and murder us. Go, 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 run! Okay, those ones are ahead, those ones are ahead. Okay, we need to build all of these walls before they come in. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on, baby, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's like StarCraft. Come on, come on, come on, get that one, get that wall up, get that section of wall up. Please, 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 I don't care if somebody dies. Okay, good, we gotta build this wall faster, build it faster, they're getting in. Oh shit. And okay, a couple cannibals got in, but for the most part they got stuck outside. Can we fight a few of them? Garu, buddy, come and help me, we need to fight off like 3 cannibals out here. Fortunately, everyone else is somehow inside. Most of them are on the outs. Most of them are stuck over there. Are these guys... Okay, good. There. I thought they were all just having a giant circle jerk over there. Are they trapped over there? No, they're not trapped over there. Okay, good. We will survive. Nope, they're just here awkwardly with the cannibals. All right, somehow these guys got trapped over here. That's okay, that's okay. We can just run around and then somehow get back in. Of greater concern is the fact that several of the cannibals are now in here with us. Okay, so there may or may not be a bunch of cannibals running around near us. At this point in time, who really cares? We have the copper and only about 3 cannibals in here, so we're saved. We're gonna live. We just need to get some technology up and running. Oh, no, it was there are the cannibals. How many of them are there? Fortunately, it was only the scrawny cannibals that made it in, and they're just standing there waiting for the other ones to be near them. So I guess we'll just let them live in peace and harmony right there, and that's fine. Oh no, F me and the A. This is iron, not copper. Copper is over there. Oh, this is very embarrassing. I mean, it's still the same... It's the same route we were gonna go. Just that now we have a horde of cannibals right there, so... We'll have to figure out some way to dispatch them. Just build more training dummies until we're suddenly strong. And more training commences. Finally, we nearly have enough to get everyone training at once. Well, the cannibals left. That's a fortunate coincidence. I think we can build our way over to the copper again. And it looks like we're ready for battle soon. I mean, it's the weakest army I've ever trained, but... I mean, it's cool nonetheless to watch. This is gonna have to be how it's gonna go down. I don't see any other way to bring this copper over. It's just a shitty position for copper. I like where we set up, but maybe in retrospect, this wasn't the most ideal way. But soon we can just surround that city and take it over somehow. Surround the whole world. And these cannibals are like derelict here. They're just standing here forever, I guess. And the other ones have kind of lost their way, you know? Like they've gone astray like the prodigal son. They're just somewhere out here floating in the sands of time. I'm content to let that be the way that things are here. It's time for more spam. You know what I'm about to do. Oh my god, you would not believe how confused I am now. Go, Garu, buddy. Go, baby. Do what you were meant to do, what you were born to do. Do what you were born to do. Save time for us. Attack them. Please. Please. Great. Okay, now they're fighting them too. And then there's the other horde of cannibals. Let's also fight them so that they don't fight us. And fortunately, the Hive merchants are really, really strong. Run away, Garu buddy. Run away. Back to safety. Let them fight. Let them do the fighting. Yes. Yes. Oh, I wish I had known this earlier. We'll let you back in eventually, Garu buddy. Just stay out there for a few more days, and then all will be well. And the cannibals are slaughtered! How satisfying is that? No, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Okay, the wild Garu want to fight us. Not my preferred method of death. Not my preferred method of death. Let them run along. Let them run along. Good. Good. Be free. Be free. But now there is a massive gap there. Another wall ought to do it. Another wall ought to do the trick right there. Oh my god, thank you for your heroic sacrifice. Let's let him back in somewhere safer, though. This is not a good spot to let people... Actually, you know what? We could just dismantle that and now build another one. Oh, for God's sake, build another one. Okay, and they can still walk around the wall. Okay, we're completely hermetically sealed in. We're safe for the first time ever. Oh, why is Horse he's fine. Okay, we finally have copper. So now we have walls everywhere. We have walls stretching from here to here. We've actually blocked off this entire stretch of land along here. And we have our base. People can get in the water, so building to the ocean isn't quite enough. Yeah, we can get power now, but that was all just a massive convoluted plan so that we could get some power up and running. We need generators and solar, or not solar power, wind power. That's more running with the Kenshi theme. And we've massively ruined all of the patterns of the migrating wildlife, all in a day's work. Now, on account of the incredibly low hunger, we should be okay for a while, and we might even be able to run off of biofuel. But let's just get some copper out of the ground, and I think we'll just get some power up and running. And this is the most laughably small copper resource because only one person at a time can use this. But it is in fact copper. We'll just light it up, and spam does really work. If this weren't convoluted enough already, we need to build copper storage over here too. So now the bringer needs to go all the way over here, all the way to the copper whenever it's full, and then come all the way back to bring the copper over. Hopefully he will sense it, despite the fact that it is so incredibly far away. Let's just see if does the bringer know? Okay, I'm gonna assign you to auto haul here, and he does know. Horse knows to go to the copper to get the copper. So he's going to go over there, all the way over there. And his athletics will be outstandingly high when he's done with this. But he's pretty much just going to be running all the time. Yeah, that's going to be his job. Okay, so he runs with the copper. We bring the copper back here. And then finally, in a few years, we'll have a... oh, but he's going to keep on going back there. So you know what? Let's just not have him do that at all. He's just going to be the copper guy. You just do copper now, Horse. The honorable task of bringing. Okay, to do anything else, we're gonna need a generator now. After that, we'll get a biofuel distillery since we just have so much green fruit. That's science. Alright, we'll see if Horse can sense the copper over such a long distance. Part of me thinks we might have to do several storage units. Yep, it seems like he goes over there only when he is close enough to it. If he's not close to this thing, he's not going to do it. So we're going to need to set up copper storage closer to that resource so that people can access it from over here, and that we're going to have a really strange supply chain. Alright, we'll put our copper storage, like, up here on a cliff. This is the definition of odd, but it needs to be done. But you know what? We do have a generator now, and we finally have power running. And on that note, let's get some power. Let's also just get a windmill, whatever we can. Let's get these guys some weapons and more vegetable farms. That's actually rather impressive. The game seems to think that I have 2 outposts since this is just such a large area. Because right here it says no power in my outpost, then there's like a break here. And then it says I have power in this outpost. So something really strange is going on when I build something that's this large, but let's just continue building and see when it breaks. In the meantime, let's send off one of these bad boys to use the weaponsmith and make us some staffs now. Okay, we will finally have really weak weapons soon. In just a little while longer, we'll have 100 of them. Oh, and something marvelous is happening now. So they can't seem to sense the copper storage all the way back there, but we can bring the copper from there to here, and then the builders go to get the copper from there? Will they do it? Will they do it is the question. They might not actually sense it in a storage. Oh, okay, maybe they don't. That's fine. I can manually handle all of the copper projects, I'm sure. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to set up some sort of way of hauling copper from a copper container into a copper container. And at long last, we can finish off the windmill. Holy cow, this took forever. For Christ's sakes, but now we have power up and running. We might want to relocate most of our city to somewhere with more copper, just because I severely regret not having that in the first place. This place was very fertile, so there was no chance. There was a chance that there's no chance we would die, but the windmill was very much needed for power. So now we have plenty of power. We have weaponsmithing going on, and we're actually in good hands to get ready for a fight. So, oh, you have all the spears for yourself, eh? Or not even spears, just staves right now. Now, the next big thing is going to be books, so we need to defend ourselves with very weak weapons, and then we will all learn to read. Okay, anyway, that's been a shitload. SimCity is actually taking off now. I'm surprised that this is actually feasible. I thought I would just run into too many roadblocks, so let me know what you think. This is crazy that this works, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
We make love to ya. We make such good loving to ya.